Abusia for yema obi bia kwaba infama platform we so now we update yede more concerning some of the trending issues ekoso e Ghana hanum say me no ka say yenyina yenim ensema ekoso with Kumawood actor Kojo in cancer Lilwin. Now abusia for come I say asem no amanfo ka ho asem dudu. That is what people are saying and more bloggers and more media for and more kasa bebre about Lilwin issue no come I say asem na a big issue. Yes, a big issue no enunti and I ka ho asem me no ka say asem no a trendy a trankati a transcend every Ghana hanum say ama sabre akwako piemo ewo amanone. Now one of the biggest media house the whole world yentimi enyomo emfimu no BBC. Now me no ka say ensem no a transcati akwako piemo ewo BBC News a report Lilwin issue no amabusha for me no ka say it's very surprising say asema yebu ni kuma bi ewo Ghana hanum say ayunu so it's not really a big deal sir and sheda anya sembia sa no etimi edru BBC a me no ka say wo mo report e won sem ne ho I mean they've reported right from day one incident no see to right now currently baby asem na babedru. That's the fact say ebusianfo no etwemu say omompene so emfa emma Lilwin whatever be the case no they will seek justice. Now we obi asebe o follow abrofo a utimu say eba no emma ene emofra they don't joke. They don't joke with emofra, they don't joke with emma issues. That is why most of the times no when they Africans are more at the outside world, that's outside Ghana now. Muslims someone can say she nimna ko fomo yere wo krowe so she yebeju ejapade na they are more banned. That is because they are always fighting for emma ene emofra. They are fighting for justice. They are fighting say women will be treated fairly near them. And so we share screens as well. This is from BBC. And yes, we are exaggerating and I say na coin the stories up. It's never true. O call BBC Africa, you would see it there has been published. Omo dia call omo main news bulletin no so emu. So I say boys' families seek justice after crash with Ghana actor. And Lilwin a picture daho. So this should tell you say Lilwin issue no ebusia afro Edward Duma hingwanenim because baby asem no keka kono a ye say the BBC phone so reporter him say nkwanhia bebre sisi okrom hanum say we've got a lot even aside Lilwin being a celebrity kwa you not long ago you say a funny face and also enya akwanhia sa. We've gotten a lot of actors, actresses, musicians, KK Fosu, even Kwame Eugene, quite recently, you say Kwame Eugene, so enya kwenshia idea. But then, except for Lilwin issue, Menoka say, after do a BBC for womo akachi a omuche mu say baby edru ne dem ebusianfo no akaso mo page justice ediamo womo babema Richard Teria ne de na chese asem no aye very serious. Now I think sir one of the reasons in tia BBC for are so much into this issue no like I said womo yonkofobia omunni emofra ho agro and omunni emanso eho agro. Now looking at the fact say abofra na san hwe ne nkwa ewa kwenhia ne mum na nebusuafo nso asan ba out say whatever be the case no omo pay justice e de ama abofra ne de asa omo de omo ho agi issue ni mu a enya sem keto that one de uchi omo ekoso eba from kra na what they are saying I say omo gina bebe omo gina ne say abofra no ni wu a wawu ne de it's not ade fe enye ade bi asebe wo say so and looking at it no we've gotten some of the fans of Lilwin saying say and I mope nipa nhwe and all of those kind of things, but the truth of the matter is that asem no eni nyina kwa kwesi say when you look at how the issue is going not just say whatever be the case justice has to be served. And with BBC reports they say omoni ebedi nsem nechi, they are actually following the case omudi nsem nechi to just know say him fa and asem no ebe kwa koju how is the issue going to be like asem no ne poma sibe nyina ne say ne krakra ne say are we going to find justice for this young wretched guy? And answer saying because we've seen a lot of issues akoswa bebre na entimi and do that BBC level. For this issue to get to BBC level, not just say it's a whole lot. Now, my uncle a year, our manager and na entry and come about this issue that how come say asem we to me afro akwakodo aduma hingwane ni meche BBC nana yemakwaba
amini aba meje bebre.
Okay, so yeah, sure what is happening currently. We can see say a year Lilwin issue say be nyina ya fa no tra and people are saying say we are talking too much about the issue. No, BBC is holding on to this issue. What do you make of it?
Alright, so answer na mama find check kesi nkoma ahwefo ni etifo ni obi bia wenya bra share on this particular platform pinaxtv. Lilwin issue, no, you see, beginning, no, people were just seeing it as just one normal issue, and an issue here it is going to fade away in the public. But send a BBC for so, you know, it tells you say Lilwin currently, you know, is on the verge of a hot seat, which means an eternal akakra na as a pager. Now the intermakers and say people are mistaking this. And yet BBC News Africa, BBC no more bebre. You will BBC South Africa, you will BBC News Africa, you will BBC Zambia, you will BBC Australia. And you will report to you issue. See now person who say issue no a big issue. They report the issue on BBC World. BBC World na the whole world. Obia etie minim say o radio bu a utimi chim radio na akoto BBC News Service won say no a BBC News Service and e world the year and no omu AM, that is omu frequency no obia timiche. The same thing for TV who use e nkwan de obeche e BBC News World News, and even in London cry is free for a lot of people because BBC is a British Broadcasting Corporation for the government. So for BBC to report on this issue and say the family of Richard, right?
Richard.
Small boy, you know. For the family, BBC says the family wants justice. I was always say no, baby, I didn't do their Lilwin. Me no kasa pa there. There's nothing I will beat my what he has to do is I was saying no counseling. No, cause okay, I didn't my nipa. So for the next 5, 10, 20 years, I'm going to be in jail. It's a minute Lilwin and can start ACC meton. Mo Japan be an investment be a started this year because I will be going to jail. Remember, in some ways, you know, the hard part of it all is that a year child rights organization. Child rights organization. Almost and they are saying say this young boy, 3-year-old boy, he deserves justice. And Bani say the governments, the state institutions, the judges, the judicial system, we are all taking a look at you because the whole idea is boy na ya ni say, you know, number one, boy no only lawyer. Boy no even what you suppose na name you buya why na be can ask mama no. Sana na we can beginning before this particular thing we were saying say a banner brofo niema mienu very important to them. Number one, child, a baby, and our children. Number two, women, and number three, animals. Sa niema miensa we bruni any human rights, any UN or moving diagro. So baby a duni there. Philadelphia for Miss Remo Bible being to me, baby a duno Lilwin or beko jail. I'm telling you, go to jail because you see, I know more information about Mahama Munna film said they don't want to be part of it. Even updates crash and say acrobat crash so say on best or acrobat who acrobat or say justice should prevail. It tells you say even those who are around Lilwin will say no, this time around Lilwin his cup is full.
This is serious.
Yeah, it is very serious.
This is very serious. Wow. Now, if we're talking about child organization, I mean, Jumekwa womo ewo no ma sabi omo share emofra issues eswa. Then we are talking about these same people some time ago yankasa yen ekua pimpolo the picture be ebeto mountain so na ye twema the no etia emra and it's abusing the child and all that. Are we talking about the same people going to fight for Abofra Richard?
Of course, yes. You see, Lilwin, no, one thing is that you need penasemi pa. Lilwin be a penase. I mean, the times. I mean, this guy in terms of music, he can sing, he can rap, he can act.
Very versatile.
He's now doing philanthropy work, the school thing. So Lilwin has done a lot of good. Yeah, penasem. But you see, law is law. That is why the family of this young boy is saying, Lilwin can't bully them with their money. With his money. It's also be a need to need the the young guy on the screen. Very nice guy. He just died. And you see the whole thing, Anka Ghana for me to mean a sympathy be a Lilwin because yenye investigation. Now the investigation could go south. Say a bit maka so okay, the thing was a brake failure. The thing no because accident there made me to me drive when the car stops in the middle of the road. And my fault, and your machine. And you tell a Bruni say accident. Accident is something that happens which is not planned, plotted, or a deliberate attempt. So what am I say? So a bit maka so okay, this is basically an accident. But the fact say eyewitness 1, Tinye, eyewitness 2, eyewitness 3, and a lot of people are saying that Lilwin was overspeeding. Again, time and Lilwin, baby I know 2 car fini. There was a video prior and Lilwin edge fans or kotina ken mutia so at the koye. That was the before. And you could aftermath, which is the accident. Again, before that day, that is the day before accident basin. Lilwin was heard on video saying he could come nipa.
Well, I know you say a coincidence to me words mo.
Miniaba, ye be kum nipa na nipa ewu. Share, let me tell you something about law. Law, anytime a penny for say, a san ho etro. And a nipa bia de obeye bia hwa no kase yi.
Sure.
Law, essay. The obe can be a bebe no. We can use it against you.
Okay.
Ye life yi na makas oh. Minya mebo tu ewo moma so. Media makana gro kekewu. Ba ade beche no yesi ma miesi oda ho eno bibi bo ni tu o ne moma so. The first suspect is me, meboa.
Sure.
Now, e bi kra na enye me, be esan se maka no. Ultimately no, I am a suspect. And then the law is saying say e bia na e wo chimpo bia ana say adwumpo bi person did this lady and that's what person here. So the thought of you even thinking about the thing in your brain once it's come out and no credit man for so di jan anytime in 24 e ka say the way ni so no eno na e de kwa yen fa eno e de kwa dai mu o se the way ni pe ni so no ana the jeja we ni so e wi akete na bia along the day in the day no eno e na nipa o de o de kwa dai mu. So basically no in sema wo ka no ene in sema wo ye ne ya wo ye no it translates legally to you, and that is what we are seeing. So Lilwin is you need the it could be a coincidence say one planet it was not intentional, he had no motive, but who share the structures and also this case in fact if you move this case from civil to from libel to if it's a criminal case Lilwin assume shipa because everything points say a brand here no I am so sad. So sad. Yeah.
Wow. So for that is the year can want some carrying this affair and our joining here is that BBC for me a transcendia babefa asema air cost wo Ghana ha de nim say Ghana de nka de ni BBC fa mo ben de nima ne se pinaxa report na TV3 report na say media houses in Kaina report ni ekoye nim ni ehwe bi asem ne be kwakodwo but as at now I mean wo kasa BBC a report issue na I raise a lot of concern am for chum say BBC for the ho ba beji asemi mu ana say is it that they will follow but now let's look at this side too. So as you been say asemi entimi ankwankodru baby a BBC for expect say asem ne be kwakodru is there any way and means be ombetimi de ho abe for mu to make sure say what is expected is being done?
Of course yes, because number one
I say you know mo Ghana ha.
Of course, the same thing. Bit maka say enye omo ne enye ye ne omo ne te Ghana ha say. But at the internet ye elections, omo timi ka say elections are free and fair. Because if anything no an international law no, we need international observers. Share nanu yi eye wa ekos wo Ukraine Russia yi. Say Ghana ya ka say ti say yempe. That is because we are part of the international community. Okay. So the whole world, in as much as you have your own right to do your own within your own jurisdiction, also we say the world is interconnected, and it's like a brand. So we are all falling back on each other. Share BB to Miss America, not Ghana for release statement say we are not happy with what is happening in America. That is because the whole world, in as much as America, we have Ghanaians there. We also have an interest in America. And at the end of the day, to America, be higher. YouTube, yeah, kasa was we, America for dear. Facebook, America for dear. Hey, your intercom connections, ni internet, yeah, there is Starlink, ni na abroad for the cars you so abroad for there. So if something should happen to America, and it is okay, America, Russia for us sending nuclear weapon, I'm telling you, it's going to affect Ghana more than America for Angasa.
Okay.
Because how are we going to export our things? Hey, omuto your gold, omuto your cocoa, omuto your nyama. The economic implications is small. So this whole reasoning is that we trust. Abrofon is sending a signal message. Say we trust your legal system. Okay. We also trust that the boy will get justice. But if these things fail, then they'll release a statement that they deserve justice for the boy. We've seen it over and over again. BBTV say, I didn't tell you what I said for gay summit. Now you're sure to now Brofana be releasing statement say we are monitoring Ghana. Even Vice President of US cried to me back the catcher Ghana for say gay for now what show matum ne high. And ya quite to ne ehiano. Gay for now multi show matum ne high. It's also they have an interest in the rights and also the affairs of this country. So maybe you do need the Lilwin issue need the it is so sad. But justice yeah, because me Lilwin me am down for several times I've met him be on time, but sad say baby I need to know it is happening this way. But justice has to prevail because Nancy celebrities no it's too much. You bear witness, right? And then that funny face, a chance say it's just too much, and something needs to be done about this.
That is what Nana is saying. Say justice needs to prevail. Wow, share no so to me will comment at the comment section. Nimu ye be kind ede ama kama. I mean obia ene na dwentre e was a issue we ho wo so adwentre no den. Feel free ye nin komo e comment section ni mo. I'll gladly read it for you. Now on this same Lilwin issue no